Hi, welcome to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith. In this video, we're going to learn how to play Dungeon Saga as a campaign. Now, if you'd just like to learn how to play Dungeon Saga, we have an instructional video for that, and you'll find a link to it in the description of this video. But to get started, let's turn to the Dungeon Saga quest book. Dungeon Saga sets all of the adventures in the context of a storyline, which you can begin reading about here, and is then continued in the backstories for both the Overlord and all of the heroes. Now, playing the game as a campaign means playing the quests sequentially to the end, starting with Adventure A. And each of these provide more story that you can read at the start of the adventure, and then some that you should read should the heroes triumph. For campaign play, the heroes have 15 hours to complete all of the adventures. And by hour, I don't mean literally 60 minutes of time. That's more of the game's way of measuring the number of attempts that the players have to complete all of the adventures. So every time you sit down and play an adventure, you're using up one of those attempts. So if the heroes fail an adventure, then you reset and play that adventure again because you cannot advance on to the next one until you've completed the previous ones. But when you fail, you're using up one of those attempts. Now, if the heroes cannot get to the final adventure by the 15th hour, then they lose. But if they can get to the final adventure on or before that 15th hour and win, then they win the campaign. During a campaign, adventures are won or lost in the usual way as listed under the victory conditions of each adventure. However, two optional goals now exist for the heroes, which are listed here for each of the numbered adventures except for the last one. First, there's a timed goal. If the heroes win the adventure, and at least the number of cards shown here are still in the Overlord's draw pile, then they have been successful, and the adventure they just completed does not count towards the 15 hours they have to complete the campaign. The Overlord has not succeeded in slowing down the heroes. Secondly, there's a unique task goal, and if the heroes complete the task before the adventure ends, and they win the adventure, they get the listed reward. In a campaign, heroes can also gain experience. Each time an enemy is destroyed, the hero who defeated it collects an experience token. Once a hero has collected 5 of them, remove them all, and then give that hero a single die. The die can be used once and added to any fight, shoot, cast spell, or defense roll made by that hero. And if the hero doesn't use the die in an adventure, it can carry over into the next one. And if you end up with more than one bonus die, you can use them all during the same roll or in separate ones if you wish. And that's how you play Dungeon Saga as a campaign. The game also has some expansions on the way that will of course provide new adventures, but also an adventurer's companion, and this will allow players to create their own heroes and overlords from scratch, as well as design their own adventures and provide solo and cooperative play. But if you have any questions at all about anything you saw here, don't hesitate to put them in the comments below and I'll gladly answer them as soon as I get a chance. But until the next episode, thanks for watching.